Hello and welcome back. If you've been here before, if you're new here, my name is Hannah and I'm a travel and nature photographer. And today I want to share with you what's in my camera bag for 2025. Over the last year, I feel like I've really evolved and just grown as a photographer. I photograph a lot more wildlife and I do a lot more slow shutter photography. And I feel like my kit has grown to kind of support that. Now, if you watched last year's video, you'll recognize some of what's in my kit, but there's also a lot of new additions too. Namely my microphone. That thing needed to be replaced. Anyways, let's get into it. First things first, camera bags and camera cubes. I am still using the 30-liter Peak Design travel backpack. Now, over the last year, I have consistently packed this thing to the absolute maximum. I'm talking like, I don't know, 30 pounds, probably more of camera gear in this backpack, and not a single seam has ripped and the zipper hasn't malfunctioned once. I mean, a true testament to how incredibly sturdy this backpack is. But also, I will say I am feeling like I need a little bit more space with the gear that I've acquired these days, and the backpack does have an expandable option, so you can make it a little bit bigger, but it's still not quite enough room for all of my camera equipment, so I've been bringing the 1535 Pelican case with me as well. And for more run and gun type of shooting or just more relaxed photography days, I'll use the Peak Design Everyday Sling. And Peak Design also makes camera cubes which fit perfectly inside their backpacks, and you can also grab them and use them in other bags as well. So you don't necessarily need to have this backpack. They're great for keeping your gear safe. So I find myself even using it when I'm going hiking and using a different backpack, or using it in one of the reusable canvas bags that I have. It kind of fits perfectly in there. So if I'm not feeling like I want to carry the sling bag, or I'm not feeling like I want to carry the backpack around, I can remove those cubes and put it in another bag and use them that way. Now that we've covered camera bags and camera cubes, let's get into the nuts and bolts of what else is in my kit. I use the Peak Design tech pouch for all things techie, you could say. So in it, I keep my hard drives, my CF Express card reader, along with my memory card case and my CF Express Type A cards inside. I have a SmallRig multi-tool and a Leatherman. I use a SmallRig cell phone mount as well. And this is a new addition, which has been super fun because if you put it in the hot shoe of your camera and turn your camera on your phone, then it creates this really cool first person point of view. So it's fun for behind the scenes type of stuff. And I feel like, personally speaking, I always forget to take any cell phone video when I'm out. I mostly am just taking photos and videos on my camera, not on my phone. So this is an easy way to kind of get two birds with one stone. Also in here, I keep my Peak Design camera clip, camera rain cover, and the Sony ECM M1 shotgun microphone. So this microphone is perfect for all things that I am taking video of because it's multi-directional, meaning you can choose the direction in which the microphone is picking up sound from. In front of you, no problem. Behind you, no problem. To the right or left of you, no problem. This microphone has got you covered 360 degrees, and the sound quality is awesome. I'm really looking forward to using this more this year. And needless to say, it is quite the upgrade. And I use think tank pouches to kind of organize all the other bits and bobs that don't really have a place. So one think tank pouch is used for my batteries and chargers. And aside from the kit battery charger that is given to you when you purchase a Sony camera, I also have this SmallRig charger, which is really great because it's a USB charger, meaning if your vehicle has a USB outlet, you can plug this in and charge it as you're on the go. And I can't tell you how many times I have used this charger on road trips, so it's super handy. And in another think tank pouch, I keep all my cleaning supplies. So I keep my Pancro, my dust blower, my lens pen, and a camera sensor cleaning kit. On to my filters. I have acquired many filters this year and I'm obsessed with all of them, so please don't make me pick a favorite. And I really only buy filters from two places, so Prism Lens Effects and Polar Pro. So in my Prism Lens Effects family of filters, I have the Cinema Hardstop Variable ND, the Dream filter, the Nostalgia filter, the Cinesoft filter, the Centerfied filter, and the Ghost filter. And my Polar Pro filter is the Chroma Variable ND and Polarizer with Gold Mist. Now I feel like I could do an entire breakdown on all these filters, in another video. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you would be interested in. I'm obsessed with filters. Maybe you are too. Let me know. Onward, tripods and mounts. The Peak Design travel tripod is still in my kit, though I found that I needed something with more video capabilities. The traditional ball head for video work doesn't really cut it anymore. And Manfrotto ended up sending me their travel tripod, which has the ability to pin and tilt and actually can hold the payload of my camera with my long lens on. So I've really been gravitating more towards that when I'm in need of a lighter weight travel tripod. Next up is the big boy. And these are Robus 5558 carbon sticks, and on it is a Manfrotto 502 video head. And I still find myself using this SmallRig vertical to horizontal mount. Okay, now that I have a jolt of caffeine, camera equipment. I am going on year 3 with my Sony a7R5, and to be honest, I don't see a need to stray away from it. The 61 megapixels give me so much cropping capabilities when it comes to really anything, but mostly I notice a massive benefit when it comes to photographing wildlife. I've got all of my buttons programmed. It's truly an extension of myself. I feel like I pick it up in my brain. I don't even have to work. Like, I don't have to do anything. My fingers just know where all the buttons are, and it's year 3 and we're doing great. And yes, I only have one camera body as of right now, but I am in search of a second camera body. One that's good in low light and one that can kind of be a hybrid shooter. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Lenses. So I am still using the 24-70 G Master 2 lens by Sony. I did an entire video breaking down this lens because I was that obsessed with it that I felt that it needed its own video. So if you want to learn more about this lens and why it's my most versatile lens in my kit, I will link the video here. Suffice to say, it is my do-it-all lens. I also have the Sony 16-35 f2.8 G Master 1 lens, the Sony 100-400 f4.5 to 5.6 G Master lens, which if you are also interested, I have an entire video breaking down this lens, which I'm not sure that it aged well, because some of what I said in that video I feel like I could take back because of this new lens that I now have. But so it goes, right? I added the Sony 200-600 f5.6 to 6.3 to my kit this year, and oh my lord, that extra 200 millimeters from the 400 to the 600 is actually mind-blowing. You don't think 200 millimeters is going to be that much, or I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that much, but wow, I was proven wrong. And the 200 to 600, I would say I have shot exclusively all of my wildlife photography using that lens in the last however long I've owned it. I think I bought it over 8 months ago now. I can't really remember, but I've used it exclusively since I bought it. And I just love the quality of the image that I'm able to get, the sharpness of it, the really beautiful bokeh in the background, the way it compresses, the subject separation, all of it. It, to be honest, deserves its own entire video, which I will probably be doing in the coming months. And the final lens that I added to my kit in 2024 to carry over into 2025 was the Petzval 55 f1.7 Mark II art lens. Now, if you watched the movie Small Things, you'll recognize the swirling bokeh. Well, I became obsessed with this swirling bokeh that I needed to find out what this lens was or what this filter was that created the swirling bokeh. And it turns out it was this Petzval lens. And so I purchased it, and oh my goodness, it's so cool and distinct and creates really art-like imagery. So I'm really excited to use it more in 2025. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I literally went through my entire kit. I am forgetting something. my Contax T2, my film camera. I still use this camera. I'm still obsessed with it. I did a whole video on this camera as well, which I will link for you down in the description below. All right, I really think that's everything. Obviously, we're not packing all that into one camera bag a day type of thing, but I wanted to give you a comprehensive look at what's in my kit at the start of 2025. I'm really excited to see how this kit evolves and grows over the next year, just as I grow and evolve, and just how we kind of work symbiotically together in a way, even though they're all inanimate objects. Anyways, I love being here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, for supporting this channel. It truly means the world, and I am excited to see what else 2025 has in store. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. And in terms of coffee. All right, my lenses.